Episode 61. The party's still ongoing, but Nikki looks a little bit lost, out of place. She's not dressed for a party. That's because she's dressed for business. She's sick of all the partying. It's all just business to her from this point on. We're going to go through these side missions one by one in a very professional manner. No breaks, just very efficient. Starting with this guy over here. Working our way left to right, encountering everything that we can, all the way until here. That's where all the missions should be anyway. Clint, what do you have? Make it quick. Why did she follow me? It's so weird. Who's following you? Ah, Miss Nikki, Momo. It all started when my friend and I were having fun dancing at the wishing dance party. Yeah, we don't have time for fun. At that time, I was focused on perfecting my super smooth dance moves, while my friend who was watching cheered me on. Just as the song ended, we decided to find a quiet spot, to take a break when the most unexpected thing happened. A favor sprite darted out from the edge of the dance floor. Her eyes, glowing with a mysterious light, locked onto mine as she tightly grasped my hand. Oh? Is this like a love triangle or something? You came to this party with this one lady and then you left with another? How sordid. So a favor sprite appeared out of nowhere and grabbed hold of you? Then what happened? I'm dying to know. Momo's really into this love triangle thing. It's like some kind of cheap novel. I originally thought this was the perfect opportunity to make friends, quote unquote, with a favor sprite, and I could already imagine myself sharing a dance, quote unquote, with her. To my surprise, this favor sprite tried to kidnap me, quote unquote. She told me to stay silent, quote unquote, and not move as she dragged me along, quote unquote. A lot of euphemisms here. I don't know what he's saying, but I'm sure it's very sexy. I was so scared as I imagined being surrounded by 100 terrifying favor sprites. Okay, that may be a little bit too much. Keep it PG. Although I genuinely like favor sprites, nothing is more important than my own safety. So I broke free and ran like mad, eventually managing to shake her off. Oh my, I'm getting goosebumps just listening to you. But why would a favor sprite want to kidnap you? I'm just as confused as you are. I only attended the wishing dance party to experience something new and have a story to tell my future kids one day. Who would have thought something like this would happen? Regardless, nothing will change my affection for the favor sprites. I wouldn't be so quick to say that if I were you. You don't know this, but when I was a child, I got lost in the wishing woods. In my moment of despair, it was a favor sprite who came to my rescue. As far as I know, favor sprites are gentle and pure-hearted. They would never resort to hostility, even towards someone or something they dislike. Once I calmed down, I began to worry about that favor sprite. Maybe something happened to make her act this way. You were almost kidnapped, and yet you're worried about that favor sprite? You really do have a fondness for them. This doesn't really seem like something a favor sprite would do. There must be something else going on. I know, but I'm waiting for a friend here, so I'll have to look into it later. I wonder if I'll be able to find that same favor sprite. You've been waiting here for your friend? The party's almost over in like less than a day. You've been stood up. If you're that concerned, maybe we can help you? I'm curious too. Why would she try to kidnap you? Yeah, we'll help you find her. Really? That would be great. I remember she had a pair of incredibly big, bright eyes. So cute, with long, sparkly eyelashes. Wait, so what's so special about her eyes? Don't all favor sprites have eyes like that? Did she have any distinct features? Let me think. Oh, I know. That favor sprite was wearing a stethoscope and holding bandages. She seemed to be a doctor. Oh, the Bye-Bye Pain Clinic is nearby. Perhaps you can go there to look for some clues. Alright, let's go to the Bye-Bye Pain Clinic and check it out. Thank you. Also, if that favor sprite is really in trouble, please let me know if there's anything I can do to help. You could have said that in about a quarter as many sentences, Clement. Try to keep it quick next time. And we're even going to, instead of finishing this quest and coming back to Clement, gonna do what I normally try to avoid and Pick up all the quests that we find along the way relating to this thing, this whole event. Just complete them all at once. Loya, what are you doing here? I have no idea who Loya is, but I guess Nikki knows. Miss Nikki, look. Look at all the favor sprites dancing over there. Yeah, I know. Nikki hates it. The wishing dance party is going on over there. Why aren't you dancing with everyone, Loya? I'll be there. I made plans to go with my friend, but it seems like she isn't ready yet, so I'm still waiting for her. Oh, you've been waiting? There's only like a day left for the dance party, you know? You've been stood up. I can't wait to see the favor sprites, especially at those at the Sandpit Snoozers gathering. No, what gathering? The Sandpit Snoozers. They're the favor sprites who love burying themselves in sand, snoozing and relaxing. I've never heard of favor sprites doing that before. I heard that when the grand stage rises on the lake, some favor sprites not only dance but also come together for the Sandpit Snoozers gathering. My friend is excited to see them too. But I've been waiting here for so long and still haven't seen any of the favor sprites from the Sandpit Snoozers. Could it be that the favor sprites don't actually have a Sandpit Snoozers gathering? Did I hear it wrong? The Sandpit Snoozers? I've never heard of it before, but it really sounds like something that the favor sprites were doing this season. Like you're an expert, Momo? If that's the case, then let's go check it out. If we find the Sandpit Snoozers gathering, we can take a photo and show it to Loya. No problem, I'll take care of it. Really? Do you know where the Sandpit Snoozers are? Well, I'm a skilled stylist. I'll definitely find them for you. That has nothing to do with finding these people, Nikki. But you're confident. You're amazing, Miss Nikki. I really hope you can take a photo of the favor sprites at the Sandpit Snoozers gathering for me. Just to repeat exactly what we just said. They do this a lot, don't they? Repeat the instructions at the very end, in case you were tuned out. I'll wait here for you. I'm afraid I'm tuned in 100% of the time. That's because I'm all business right now. Get on your business motorcycle, Nikki. Actually, she kinda looks good, riding the motorcycle while wearing this. Kind of I don't know, like she's on very important business and had to hop on a motorcycle to get to her next meeting or something. Like in a movie or something. Alright, here are those guys. Let's go... Oh what, you don't like normal sand? You have to like get boxes of your own sand or something? Finally, a day to kick back with the Sandpit Snoozers. I'm usually too busy sorting orbs. Doing nothing but snoozing feels amazing. My skin feels all smooth, and my cloak is warmed by the sunlight. It's so relaxing. Great. I'm so happy for you. Nikki could never take a break, not wearing this outfit. We'll show her the photo, but later. We're doing this efficiently. You next, Fresnay. Oh my, the little ones are really going for it. Twisting to the left, twisting to the right, and twirling around. Wait, my memory must be failing me. I was supposed to ask those three favor sprites something, but instead I ended up twirling along with them. Speaking of twirling, did they just mention something funny about... or something about twirling for me? Something about twirling for 3 days? Wait, what? Who could possibly twirl for 3 days and nights, you? If I were a few decades younger, I might be able to twirl like that. I heard from those favor sprites about an amazing dancer who can twirl for 3 days straight. Is it that one guy, like, on that other island, that's been twirling and twirling or something? Not only that, they also said this dancer can summon the wind and rain, and loves to dance in the rain at night. I was so captivated by what they said that I lost all interest in dancing. Now all I can think about is that mysterious dancer. Sounds pretty amazing. I wanted to ask them more about it, but suddenly it got crowded there. I wasn't paying attention, and before I knew it, the three little ones had flown to the canopy of the stall ahead. Don't laugh, but I originally came here to soak in the vibe of this young crowd. However, after hearing about this incredible dancer, I just can't bring myself to leave. But my legs aren't what they used to be, and I can't climb that high. I can only stand here and shout, Just shout for them to come down, they're not that far. Music was too loud, I shouted for ages, but those 3 fairy sprites didn't hear me. Actually, yeah, I'm not surprised. They didn't hear the guy that was shouting for help underneath these boxes last episode, so clearly they're ignoring any sound, and yet they can hear the music. There was no way I could ask them about the dancer's identity. A dancer who can summon the wind and rain and twirl for 3 days? I want to know who this dancer is. Maybe we can help out. Yeah, Nikki and I will head to that stall canopy to find 3 fairy sprites. Again, repeating what we already know. Thank you, Momo. Once we find out who the dancer is, we'll come back and tell you. You two are so kind and helpful. I'll be right here waiting for you. You don't have to really wait, you can just look at us as we hop up and say hi. Don't you know, every time he dances it rains. That's why he's been banned from dancing for 999 days. If you ask me, he must be able to summon the wind and rain. There's no way it could be just a coincidence. Where did you hear that from? I just saw him twirling by Silken Lake the other day. I heard he can spin for 3 days straight without getting dizzy. I've already memorized his spinning posture, movements, and angles. Soon I'll be able to spin just as long as he does. You're really serious about this, aren't you? I guess it's one of the only things these fairy sprites do. They're basically fairies that don't really have jobs. I mean, they have jobs in the Feywish woods, but they're not real jobs, so I guess the rest of their time they're just floating in the air, spinning around like they're doing right now. Must be very important to them. Does Chalita even know what you're talking about? Well, at least I can vouch for one thing. Chalita is actually the best dancer among the Feywish sprites. Even Muzda has taken dance lessons from him. Really? Muzda? No way. We got the info. Are we talking to Fresnay next? Miss Fresnay, we found out who the dancer those 3 Feywish sprites were talking about is. Go on then, tell me what you know. They shared. I see. So those 3 little ones were talking about Chalita? What a strange coincidence. Do you know Chalita? Back in my day, when I, Granny Fresnay, reigned as the queen of the dance floor in Flourish, Chalita was just one of many who lined up to get my autograph. I never imagined he'd keep dancing and get so good at it. The queen of the dance floor? Autographs? You were that amazing? Even this dancer who can summon the wind and rain was one of your fans. No wonder you're so interested in the latest trends among the younger generation. We had no idea. Ah, that's all in the past. Thank you both, I really appreciate your help. Go ahead and dance, you two. As for me, I'm going to join everyone by swaying along, reliving the memories of my younger days. Just don't go breaking your back. But thanks for keeping it nice and short. A really quick mission that just has us jump on top of some boxes and then go back to Granny. Couldn't ask for a quicker, more succinct mission. On to the next business. Nothing here either. Come on, Polita, you're a Feywish sprite who can transport 10 loads of goods in just one morning. This should be nothing for you. Did you lose something? Maybe we can help. I like Nikki's pose on this thing. It's very business casual. At least it feels business casual when she's wearing the suit. Oh, it's the human and the cat. I'm looking for my hat. And why are you looking at these photos? Is your hat in one of them? Oh, it's one of these. Well, these are also quick. I'm not sure if Pomoda and Dakoba are still fighting, but they really scared me. I don't want to get hurt, so I'm just going to keep looking at these photos for now. They're fighting? What happened? Well, it's technically not a fight, it's a dance-off. But the way those two dance, it's actually hard to tell the difference. How strange. I originally came to find Pomoda so we could go dance together. But instead I found him swinging his arms wildly and shouting, "The swing is the most dazzling dance." Next to him, Dakoba was twirling in circles, declaring, "The twirl is the most elegant dance." If only Pomoda was this passionate about his work. It sounds really interesting though. Do you know who won? I think you're missing the point, Nikki. So what happened next? Anyway, they were dancing in the middle of the street, and I was worried they'd bump into other sprites. So I went over to tell them to stop. or at least move to the stage if they wanted to continue. However, they were so into it that they didn't even hear me. At one point they even tried to pull me in and get me to dance with them. But you were too business-minded to join them? Nikki can agree with that. The whole scene was just a big mess. Pomoto was holding my hand and then DeCabo stepped on my foot. I was so dizzy, it felt like falling into a cart of super shiny makeup. That sounds amazing. What happened next? Well, I finally managed to escape, but then I realized my hat was missing. I didn't want to get caught by them again, so I snapped a few pictures of the area where they were dancing, hoping to spot where my hat fell. Kind of a roundabout way to get your hat back. It was a confetti party hat that I made especially for dancing. Without it, my outfit feels incomplete. I'm sure it's somewhere there. I took photos of every corner in that area, but I still can't find it. Obviously, that hat means a lot to you. I'll help you look for it. Really? Thank you so much. Here are the photos of where the dance-off took place. Can you help me find my confetti party hat? Let me take a closer look at these photos. Nikki, in this outfit, is an expert at sorting through documents, and this includes that. She's gonna get through it in a heartbeat. There it is, thank you so much. Now my dance outfit is complete. Oh really, just one? Normally it's like a round of 3 or something, but I guess it makes sense that there's only one location that the hat is in, so would it make sense to have multiple photos? Great, now go get your hat and enjoy the dance. Now that I know where my hat is, getting it back should be no problem. Hopefully I won't run into those two again. Mission complete? Mission complete. Alright, what else have we got? Nothing in this area. We've got something over there. Who is it? Mana? Mana? Mana. If I add this, it should stand out. Mana, are you here for the wishing dance party too? Oh, Nikki, Momo. The wishing dance party is so much fun. It's even more exciting than Floor Wish and Breezy Meadow combined. Maybe it's just because I've already fully explored both Floor Wish and Breezy Meadow, and lately I've been so bored that this place feels extra fun and exciting. Fully explored? Have you stopped working? Heavens forbid. Don't say that in front of Nikki, not while she's wearing her suit. If I weren't trying to avoid work, I would have played kickball. Or I wouldn't have played kickball. Shoot and score 561 times. Even so, it's still more fun than work. Blasphemy. 561 times? That's impressive, Nikki said, sarcastically. You must really dislike your work. Work is the last thing in this world that I want to do. Every word sends a chill down Nikki's spine. She simply can't imagine it. This place is much better. I don't have to work here, and there are so many fun things to do. So, Mana, what's the most exciting thing about the wishing dance party? Do you have any recommendations for us? Because we certainly can't find anything fun. Nothing is fun for me. That is, of course, the new dance that I'm about to choreograph. Wow, so you're choreographing a new dance? That's right. I was dancing with everyone earlier when it hit me. Dance steps are a lot like the steps in hopscotch. So I thought, why not combine hopscotch with regular dance moves to create a new routine? After all, hopscotch is a simple game that anyone can enjoy. Combining dancing with hopscotch will make the dance steps easier overall. This way, even people who aren't great at dancing can follow the rhythm, step on the patterns on the floor, and have fun. Alright, you're starting to hook Nikki into this. It sounds like a very organized way to dance. She can get behind it. That sounds so fun. Combining dance and hopscotch is an idea that only someone like Mana, who's familiar with all kinds of games, could come up with. You remember that about Mana, Nikki? I don't even remember talking to Mana once. After all, I spent over 100 hours playing hopscotch. No one knows that game better than me. However, there is one thing that could make this dance routine perfect: the right outfit. Since this is a combination of games and dancing, the outfit to match should be just as innovative and interesting. That's right. Not only should it be innovative and interesting, but it also has to be the most dazzling outfit in the world to match your dance moves. When wearing this outfit and performing my new dance routine, the sparkles on the outfit should jump along with lively movements, fully showcasing the charm of my dancing. That sounds amazing. It will definitely be the main attraction of the dance floor. Actually, I've already collected some of the materials needed for the outfit, such as lamp blooms and cis pollen. However, I think I'll need some starlight scallops to make the outfit shine just right. Maybe it's because it's too noisy around here. The starlight scallops by the beach seem to have gone into hiding. I just can't find any. Maybe we can help with the starlight scallops. We can't wait to see your new outfit and dance routine. Spoiler alert, Nikki, you're not going to see either of those things. Once we turn in these materials, she's just going to screw off. And this questline is going to be over. Oh, I would really appreciate that. I just need 3 starlight scallops, and this outfit will be dazzling enough. Purportedly anyway, we're never gonna see it. Here. Great, now I have everything I need for my new outfit, except Pomoda's gift. Pomoda's a favor sprite I just met. Even though we've only known each other for a short time, we really hit it off. I even showed him my new dance routine. He even said he'd find some favor sprite themed gifts to hand out while I promote my new dance routine. That's a great idea. This way even more people will get to know about Mana's new dance routine. Yes, but he's been gone for a while now, and the time we agreed upon to meet has already passed. I wonder where he could be. Oh, you've been waiting? There's only like a day left in the whole dance event thing. You've been stood up. Could it be that he hasn't found the right gift? Or could he have gotten lost? I was planning to go find him just now. But the favor sprites not only have hard to remember names, but they all look so alike. That is racist, but it's also true. I just can't tell who's who. Nikki, you're not racist. Could you help me find Pomoda? If he discovers something fun and new, he better not keep it to himself. He has to bring me along too. So is that the real reason you're worried? No problem. We'll go find him. Thanks for doing this. I remember Pomoda said he would be near the floating wish isle, so maybe you can find him there. Alright, and off we go. No more quests, right? Oh wait, there is one more. So many quests, just all around. Photographer? That's a weird looking photo, or a weird looking camera. Did they actually used to look like this, or is this just like one of those fantasy things where they exaggerate how old cameras used to look? I know cameras used to be bigger and all that, but were they ever really this big, like cube-shaped? Don't actually know. Be brave, Domalada, for the sake of your music. This little challenge is nothing. Oh no, my hands. I need them to play the piano. If they get stung, how will I ever be able to play those trills? You sure need to protect your hands. I know. I don't think I can catch those foodie bees on my own. Catch foodie bees? Will they help your piano playing? Yes, they will. Have you heard the buzzing of their wings? It's like a beautiful symphony that touches my soul and sparks my inspiration. Yeah, I somehow doubt they're going to help you come up with a song, but who knows, I'm no musician. I've already decided. I'm going to perform music inspired by them on stage. The piece will be called Flight of the Foodie Bees. Okay, well, I guess I'm wrong. That is a very famous piece in real life. If it is actually inspired by actual bees, which I guess, just trying to recall how Flight of the Bumblebees sounds in my head, I guess it is actually inspired by actual bumblebees or meant to mimic them, then yeah, I guess music inspiration can come from this sort of thing. I spoke too soon. I'm sure it will captivate everyone. However, my opus is facing an unprecedented challenge. I need to get really close to the foodie bees and listen carefully to capture the frequency of their wing vibrations. It sounds like you'll need to catch a foodie bee to observe. Exactly. In fact, the pieces I've created before, like roly-poly wish orbs, so many trees in the wishing woods, and it's so hard to find cis pollen, were all inspired by my own observations. Well, he is kind of right. It is hard to find the cis pollen, if you're not using the tracker tool, but even then. This time is a little bit different though. If my hands get stung by a foodie bee, I won't be able to play the piano. That was a hint, wasn't it? No, that's not what I meant at all. Of course, if you're willing to help, that would be absolutely wonderful. Momo and I would be happy to help. I'll take care of it. Catching a foodie bee? No problem, we've got this. Like literally, we have it right now. We never go anywhere without our hundreds and hundreds of foodie bees. Thank you so much. Please help me catch a foodie bee. Once I have it, I'll be able to finish composing my new show-stopping opus. How many do we actually have? We caught a foodie bee. I hear the rhythmic buzzing drawing nearer. It's like a wave of inspiration. Wait, we have 11? No, those are the shells. Is it bugged? I think it's meant to show the count of the bees, but it's still showing the shells for some reason, from the last quest. I'm so grateful to you both. You saved my music and helped me create a masterpiece. It was our pleasure. I'm actually very curious to hear what music inspired by foodie bees sounds like. I've already mapped it all out in my head. This new piece must have tight, rapid notes, and a lively melody, just like the way foodie bees flutter about. And the playing technique must be smooth yet swift, just like the fluttering of the foodie bee's wings. That sounds really difficult. That's the only way I can capture the true essence of the foodie bee. Everything in the world has its own unique melody, and the foodie bee's melody, deserves to be expressed this way. Everything has its own melody. I wonder what the melodies of other things sound like. Well, the melody of the wishing orbs has smooth, rolling scales. The cis pollen's melody is made up of flowing chords with a strong beat. And the wishing wood's melody is lively, with vibrant, dazzling fanfare. It'd be nice if we could actually hear any of that. Does that mean even barbecue has its own melody too? Momo, you could create the melody of barbecue with your belly. I can't wait to play this new melody on the piano. Trust me, I'll have this new piece finished in no time. Literally no time. It's never going to happen. But we got the diamonds, so we're done. Alright, we had a mission to go to the central island. And we had to turn in a photo back to that girl over by the beach. And I think that was it. Can we... No, there's no way. Maybe if we could use floral gliding, but that's not an option. This one. That should do it. I wonder if Mana is still waiting for me, but I'm feeling a bit tired. Komodo, you're here. Mana's looking for you. Have you picked out the gifts yet? Yes, I was on my way back to find her, but along the way, I ran into a bunch of Feywish sprites dancing. I couldn't resist joining them, which is why I got delayed. Did you say Mana sent you? Are you also part of the anti-work club? No. No, 1,000 times no. What part of us looks like we're part of the anti-work club? That's an insult, just to even consider it. No, what club? The club that Mana and I just started. The anti-work club. Why are we helping you? I used to think not wanting to work was uncommon, especially since both Polita and Lukubo love working so much. But now there's actually another human who, just like me, doesn't like working. I feel like I found a long-lost friend. So this is what the two of you bonded over? I never expected the one who understands me the most in the world to be a human. That is racist. But I guess your friend is racist too, so you guys go together? We also swapped a bunch of tips on avoiding work, like pretending to be busy, or sneaking off to play without anyone noticing. Luckily, I don't have to work, so I don't have to worry about those things anymore. Momo? Do not say that. You are Nikki's secretary. In fact, after this conversation, we're putting you in your secretary outfit so you get back to work. Anyway, Mana and I are good friends, so of course, I'll help her with whatever she wants to do. I picked some glimmergrass from the wishing woods, which will go perfectly with her shiny dance routine. I'm sure it will help her. Let's bring the glimmergrass to Mana. Wait a second. What's wrong? Are you missing something? Actually, I haven't worked this hard in a long time. I just had a dance-off with a bunch of favors fights, and now I'm feeling a bit tired. I promise, once I've rested, I'll go find Mana. Komodo spends his day playing and resting. I'm actually a bit envious. Yeah, you'll be even more envious when we're done with you. This is the ideal life. Mana would definitely agree with me. Could you take these gifts to Mana for me? That way, she can continue working on her new dance routine, while I get some rest. Fine, but only because we actually like to do work. Of course, we'll take these to Mana for you. Thank you so much. I'll just rest for a little while longer, then come find you. We got it. The glimmergrass. Alright, Momo. Because you were so keen about taking a break, we're gonna force you to work. Actually, should have done this from the beginning. Here. As soon as I get control, there we go. Put on your secretary outfit. You're working with us now. I guess I only ever put this on whenever I'm being the mayor myself, but it actually kind of matches Nikki a bit. Yeah. The green and this tan. Those two colors just kind of go together somehow. It's weird, the side mission that's on the left side always goes back to this one side mission, even when I accept like a different side mission. It's kind of annoying. And if I were to go to complete this side quest, it would just go to a different quest I haven't completed yet. I'm pretty sure. Mana, we're back. Here's a little gift from Pomoda. But Pomoda's tired and is resting now, so we'll have to wait a while before we can see him. If he didn't spend so much time dancing, he probably wouldn't be this tired. Haha, that's Pomoda. Having fun, resting, and rejecting any kind of work. I'm not sure that's actually something to be proud of. See? Now he's on our side, now that he's wearing the secretary outfit. Where actually is he? He's not on screen. He must be back at the office, calling in for a work call or something. A role worker, or a model citizen. Whatever you call it. A role model worker. I'm forgetting what you actually call this. Model citizen, a model employee. That's the word I was looking for. He's a model employee. Speaking of which, I never imagined I'd one day become friends with a favorites, right? We just hit it off right away. The idea for my new dance routine actually started to take shape while I was chatting with Pomoda. Perhaps this is the meaning of the wishing dance party, to help humans and favorites fights network and understand one another. Exactly. Thank you both for believing in my idea and helping me so much. You're welcome. We're happy to help. However, I do have one last favor to ask of you. More work for us. This was already like a 3-part quest, or 2 parts. We had to like get you materials, we had to go over there, get the thing from that guy, then come back to you. Now we have to do like this 3rd thing. As long as it's something we can do, of course we'll do more work. I'd love it if you could help me come up with a dazzling name for my new dance routine. Huh? You don't want to come up with a name for it yourself? After all, you worked so hard on this routine, and work has to be rewarded. It must be very special to you. It's my way of thanking you for all your help. Plus, I've been really torn about the name. Nikki, take a look at these names and tell me which one you like best. Alright, which one is the least frivolous? Hop and shine? That's a little bit too much, isn't it? Skipping beats? Skipping beats sounds like you're ignoring them, which is not very efficient. We're not in the business of skipping here. Now step in style. It sounds like you're stepping in, like you're stepping in line. Yeah, Nikki likes that. Let's go with this one. Now that I think about it, this name really is a perfect fit. It'll definitely leave a strong impression. It's decided then, this will be the name. Are you ready to perform your new routine? I can't wait to see it. Now that you mention it, there are still a few more details to work out. Like the venue, the number of attendees, and the music we'll use. I knew it. There was no way in hell we were going to see your dance routine. Nikki even tried to call your bluff. Thank you, Nikki, for that, by the way. And here you are, coming up with excuses. You never had a dance routine to begin with. Wait, you don't need our help with those things too, do you? No. I just suddenly realized that the process of creating this dance routine, this performance, is as fun as actually dancing. Your help along with promoter support means so much to me. I feel incredibly happy and grateful. I feel so lucky that these are all beautiful experiences that I got to share with friends. Exactly, being with friends, that's the key. I originally hoped my new dance routine would inspire more people to dance together, but now it seems the key to fun isn't in the moves, but in the people you dance with, like you, Momo, or the favor sprites. I've been traveling for so long that I didn't expect the Wishing Dance Party to be anything new or special. Looks like I was wrong. It truly is something special after all. Besides your new dance routine, you also have the Anti-Work Club. I'm sure more like-minded members will join you in the future. That's right, maybe in the future, even more favor sprites who don't like work will join us. Next I'm going to promote my new dance routine and expand the membership of the Anti-Work Club. It looks like there's still more fun ahead. I hope Manna's dance routine really takes off, and I hope I see it someday. I can't wait to see her perform it. Thanks again. I hope you both have a blast at the Wishing Dance Party. If you come across anything fun or interesting, be sure to let me know. Fat chance. Nikki is not going to have any fun. She's on a mission to not have fun specifically. And we had one more thing, or two more things actually. We had to find out about that kidnapping, right? Here, open up the quest thing. Well, there was that, but... where was the other one? We had to, like, take a photo for someone, right? Is it, like, a different category? Oh yeah, I guess it is. That's weird. World and random. I guess random are the ones that are, like, 30 diamonds? Yeah, they are. And these are the 40 diamond ones. Alright, let's do this. It'll be quicker to hop on the motorcycle, drive across the beach, and show the photo to the girl, and then use the short pass over there, so we don't have to hop across this entire long thing again. We overshot her. Here she is. You've already taken the photo. You're amazing. Yeah, take a look. Wow, so those are the Sandpit Snoothers. They look so happy. Thank you, Nikki, Momo. One day I want to lie on a beach with the favor sprites together. Excuse you. Bask in the sun, sing, dance, and twirl around together. And she left. She was waiting for someone. I guess that someone really never showed up. She really was stood up. How sad. Now there was like another thing in that, right? Guess we'll check it out after this. That was like a prerequisite to do a different quest. One, two, three, four. 2, 2, 3, 4. Stretch your shoulders and neck. Stretch your shoulders and neck. Flex your arms and move your joints. Let's get that body moving. A stethoscope and bandages. Could the famous sprite that was after him have been Dr. Kodobo? Hello, Dr. Kodobo. Can we ask you something? Phew, I can't catch my breath. Finishing this aerobics routine is no piece of cake. Let me take a break. Oh, Nikki, Momo, how can I help you? We're actually looking for someone. Nikki recounted these things. This story sounds very familiar, as if I've experienced it myself. Wait, that's because I did, didn't I? Huh? It really was you? Dr. Kodobo, why did you try to kidnap, quote-unquote, Mr. Clemente at the wishing dance party? I wasn't trying to kidnap him. What euphemism is that? I'm a doctor. I would never do that kind of thing to anyone. I was chasing him because I wanted him to come to the clinic for a full-body checkup, quote-unquote. Okay, so it was sexy after all. A full-body checkup? Is Mr. Clemente sick? He was the one who mentioned having an incurable disease, quote-unquote, literally. What if we miss something and delay treatment by not doing a full checkup? That sounds serious. Now you understand the urgency of the situation. I remember reading about incurable diseases in human medical books. If we delay treatment, the consequences can be severe. But he was running so fast. I hadn't eaten any wish orbs all day, and after doing aerobics all evening, I was exhausted and couldn't keep up with him. I see what happened now. It was all a misunderstanding. Yeah, this actually checks out because we do know Dr. Kodobo from the beginning of this whole event. She pretty much ignores people when she's in the zone or something. She ignored us. However, Mr. Clemente didn't seem unwell. His voice was as loud and clear as ever when he spoke to us. That kind of thinking can be very dangerous. Some conditions can only be detected by a doctor, so it's important to listen to what they have to say. Nikki, we should go back and check on Mr. Clemente. What if he's only pretending to be fine? You're right. Dr. Kodobo, would you like to come with us? I have other appointments today, so I won't be able to go with you. Okay, we can respect that. There's a conflict in the schedule, we'll have to reschedule this meeting for another time. It's just how it goes in the business world. However, please be sure to tell him to come in for a checkup as soon as possible. Wasn't too fond of how she ignored us a lot of those times, but it does seem like she's very busy at work, so we can respect that. Doing a lot of checkups when she could be partying with everyone else. Gotta respect her. You're back already? How did it go? Did you find the favors fight? We did find that favors fight, but... What's wrong, Nikki? You seem troubled. That favors fight is indeed a doctor. Her name is Kodobo. She was following you at the party because she wanted to give you a, quote-unquote, full-body checkup. Full-body checkup, quote-unquote? Do you need to provide a health certificate to attend the dance party? Well, it's fine. I've already had my checkup, quote-unquote, this year, and all my results are normal. That kind of basic checkup isn't enough. What, you're into something kinky, Momo? Don't tell us. You should pay more attention to your health and take better care of yourself. Wait a moment, you're being serious, aren't you? Did something happen? Nikki and Momo hesitated. Incurable disease? Wait, are you referring to that joke? I knew it. It was a quote-unquote incurable disease. A euphemism. A joke. This is no joke. You need to take it seriously. Mr. Clement, Your house is the most important thing. Momo and I would be happy to accompany you to the clinic if you need us. I'm sorry, but I think this is all just a big misunderstanding. I'm not sick. Do you remember that story I told you earlier? At that time, I was focused on perfecting my super smooth dance moves, while my friend, who was watching, cheered me on. I apologize, but I took some creative liberties with the story. In reality, I know nothing about dancing, and my friends always tease me because of it. Everyone says that when I dance, I look like a beached ribbon eel, desperately trying to return to the water. I'm not sure what that has to do with dancing, but I can picture it in my mind. At the time, I was looking for an excuse to avoid dancing, so I half-jokingly said I had an incurable disease of being bad at dancing. Quote, unquote. The dance party was noisy and Dr. Codeville must have overheard my joke. I never imagined my offhand remark would lead to such a big misunderstanding. I'm really sorry. So the incurable disease was actually the incurable disease of being bad at dancing. I'm so relieved that this was all just a misunderstanding, and that you are all right. I was really worried about you. Next time try to be more careful with what you say in public. Besides, not being able to dance isn't really an incurable disease. The most important thing at the dance party is having fun. Momo was right. Attending the dance party doesn't require expert dance skills. The most important thing is immersing yourself in the joy of the moment. If you only stand at the edge of the dance floor, you'll miss out on the true charm of the party. Plus, you won't be able to share that experience with the children of Flourish. You're right. Recording this experience was my original intent for joining the Wishing Dance Party. I should pluck up my courage and give it another shot. However, is there something else on your mind? You might as well just say it. If I had an outfit that matched the vibe of the Wishing Dance Party, it might help make up for my lack of dancing skills. Nikki, could you give me some styling tips? Always. Actually, Nikki does kind of look like a special advisor when she wears this, doesn't she? Maybe even a special fashion advisor, or something. Of course, Mr. Clemente. I'd be honored to help you. Don't actually know, is it Clement or Clemente? It's probably Clement. Clement, whatever. Nikki, could you help me put together an outfit that matches the vibe of the Wishing Dance Party? Sure. Nikki, the theme for this styling challenge is Elegant Dance Party Night. Are you ready? Sure. I have plenty of experience with similar events. Leave it to me. With your help, I'm sure I'll be able to put together the perfect outfit to match the vibe of the Wishing Dance Party. Okay. Are we wearing elegant? Is this elegant? It has to be, alright? No, it's cool. It's a cool, sophisticated outfit. That does make sense. Then just put on the recommended. Not much of a dance party outfit. Here, let's just clean it up a little bit. Take off this thing. And put away the bag. We don't need that during a party. There. And then it's just the basic Wishful of Rose outfit. But it's fine, right? It does look like a ballroom gown, sort of. Whatever. It's going to pass anyway. All I care is that it doesn't look totally ridiculous with the stupid fur coat thing. Recommended always puts that on because, well, it's the only thing that I have upgraded that's able to go over this dress. The ball is going to be an unforgettable memory for me. This whole Feywish dance party doesn't really seem like an elegant affair. Or talking about a different dance ball thing. What an amazing outfit, Nikki. I can feel the energy in your styling. With this outfit, I'm sure I'll be able to overcome my fear of dancing. Also, a dance partner is required for the wishing dance party. On this special day, I'd like to invite Dr. Kodobo to dance with me. What do you think? Oh, okay. So, that's how the love triangle ends, huh? With the one that tried to whisk you away? Didn't really see that ending coming. Normally the ending is like staying faithful to the one that you came in with, right? But I guess you're giving in to passion. Fine. I think that's a great idea. It's also the perfect opportunity to clear up the misunderstanding between the two of you, so we don't have to do it. Okay, no, we do actually have to do it ourselves. Actually, we have to accompany them. Great. We could just leave him up to his own affairs at this point, but I guess we have to see it through. Let's go to the Bye Bye Pain Clinic to find Dr. Kodobo. She should be finishing up soon. Oh, you know her schedule? Of course you do. You're the secretary. You know everyone's schedule. Wait. Over there? I thought the clinic was... Oh, she's right there. Dr. Kodobo, you seem a bit flustered. Is something wrong? We were just looking for you, in the wrong direction. Ouch, that hurts. There you are. I've been looking everywhere for you. I'm still worried about that patient with the incurable disease. Could you take me to him? Mr. Clement is right here. There you are. Listen, Mr. Clement. You mustn't give up on the hope of treatment. Let me listen to your heartbeat first. Now take a deep breath with me. Dr. Kodobo, actually, it was all just a big misunderstanding. Nikki explained. So it was all just a false alarm? This is all my fault. If I had just asked for more details back then, we wouldn't have ended up with this big mix-up. Though there was a misunderstanding, I'm glad it happened. Thanks to this mix-up, I managed to regain my confidence in dancing, with the help of Nikki and Momo. And all of this stemmed from Dr. Kodobo's concern for me, which indirectly helped pull me out of the depths of my self-doubt. I'm truly grateful to all of you. Was I really able to do that? This is the first time I've ever helped heal someone's soul. I never imagined that after all these years, a Feywish sprite would heal me again. It seems my fate is truly tied to Feywish sprites. Kind of hard to say Feywish sprites. I always kind of skip out on the SH. Feywish sprites. Feywish sprites. Feywish sprites. It's because the sprites has the S sound right after. Doesn't matter. Now that Dr. Kodobo is here, don't forget what you wanted to ask Mr. Clement. This is the perfect opportunity. That's right. Go for it. Confess your love. It feels as though a familiar melody is echoing in my ears, drawing my thoughts back to the moment we first met. Real romantic, this guy. Kind and beautiful Feywish sprite, please allow me to ask. Could I be lucky enough to have the pleasure of your hand in marriage? Me? Are you asking me to be your date? Wait, okay, hang on. I kind of skipped out on this line because I was pretending that this was like a romantic thing, but it was actually a romantic thing this whole time? Really? Huh. Okay, if it is actually romantic, then I'll do him the honor of actually reading his line for real. Could I be lucky enough to have the pleasure of your company at the wishing dance party? This guy is forward-thinking. Me? Are you asking me to be your date? This is the first time I've ever been invited to a dance. Thank you. I'll definitely be there on time. Now, which dress should I wear? That's great. Everything is resolved. Let's head to the wishing dance party, Nikki. I can't wait to dance with everyone. A party is always more fun with more people. Alright, let's go. Is this going to be the first interspecies marriage between a human and a Feywish sprite? May very well be. Boogie dance, tap dance. I never imagined dancing with humans could be this much fun. Speaking of which, Mr. Clement is quite the dancer. We danced, quote unquote, for ages, and he didn't step on my feet once. Oh? Is that a euphemism for, like, doing it wrong? Probably. Oh, could it be because I was flying the whole time that he couldn't step on them at all? Right. Well, it sounds like it worked out between them. In the next event, maybe they'll get married, who knows. But stories don't tend to, like, carry on between events or whatever. So actually, where are we now? Let's see. Illusion Zone, we'll do that next. Once we're in the actual, like, next episode, I guess, because we want to finish all of these. Alright, so we have this unlocked. Where is that? Okay, for some reason it's over there. I was actually beginning to wonder if all of the quests would actually take place right here on the shore. And that one over there. Let's do... Let's go over to here first. I think that makes the most sense. We accept the quest here, it probably leads us back over here. Assuming we complete the quest here, like at the actual party, or we complete the quest back at the mayor's residence. Either way, after we do that, we make our way down to this island, take on this quest, which is a 30 diamond quest that was probably just in the area, and then move on to the illusion zone, which is at this pillar. Yeah. Oh, are we talking to you? Unfortunately, we're not the mayor right now, but... yeah. Hey, Alea. What do I do? I need to maintain order. But the inventory still needs checking. The equipment needs inspecting, and there are still... Hello, Alea. How have you been? Ah, hello. I'm Alea, the organizer of the Wishing Dance Party. We know you, Alea, I think. Right? Pretty sure we've seen her before. She's the mayor's aide, right? We've had many dealings, and yet she's introducing herself. How weird. Please take one of these handbooks. For directions to the venue, please refer to the map. Here's a brochure. Please look it over when you have the time. Wow, it sounds like someone flipped a switch or something. Oh, Nikki, Momo. Okay, she does recognize us. I'm so sorry. I've been so busy with the Wishing Dance Party that I spoke without thinking. It's like second nature. Wishing Dance Party? Is this a new event in Floor Wish? Yeah, is this... because it's like... it's not the carnival or whatever, it's like separate from the other stuff. It all just blends together. They should come up with like a different name or something. The Wishing Dance Party is a joint event owned by the Wish Celebration Center and the Floor Wish government. Invited by the party king Muzda, humans and Fey Wish sprites will co-host an event for the first time over. The Wishing Dance Party features dance, music, lights, and all kinds of fun. Or wait, is this just the main event, and this is how we're supposed to learn about it? I don't think it is. No, this has to be the sub event. Hold on a second, you sound like you're reading a script. Ah, sorry, I've probably said it too many times already. An event co-hosted by humans and Fey Wish sprites. I never imagined I'd see something like that. Yes, we were all very surprised when the Wish Celebration Center contacted us. The Party King Muzda said this is to thank humans for their help in preparing the Wish Carnival Party. Right, that's the main event, the Wish Carnival Party. And then the dance, whatever, is the sub-event. Very, very similar. Plus, having humans participate will make the event even livelier. Mayor Grace believes the Wishing Dance Party is a very important event, so everything has to go perfectly, but damn, this would have been the perfect chance to sabotage Mayor Grace. Alas, Nikki is in her business outfit and could never stoop to some such underhanded tactics. Not right now. What's wrong? Do you need help with anything? Well, there's actually one thing that's been worrying me. It's Libro. Some residents said he got into an argument with a favorites right at the party. I should go check on him, but if I do, the work here will be delayed, and we can't have that. But what if it was a very serious argument that could escalate into a conflict between humans and favor sprites? If that happens, it could ruin the relationship between our two kinds forever. Don't worry, Alea. Maybe we can help. Would this be too much trouble for the two of you? After all, it's my responsibility. We'll take care of it. The first ever Wishing Dance Party between humans and favor sprites has to go off without a hitch. Yeah. We really want to go to this event too. Thank you so much. Please go check on him for me. Libro should be near the boogie dance floor. Hopefully it's nothing serious. We'll do that in a moment. Just while we're here, Nikki is going to look at the object of her aspirations, the mayor's office. I guess wearing her business suit, it's sort of maybe similar to what she might wear if she were to run for office. Nikki, point at the office and declare your intent to take over. One day you will be the mayor, but first we have to see about putting an end to this silly party nonsense. Now would be a good time to take a break.